far side. He got it. Touchdown.
All right, welcome back to Drew Pearson Live. The number of children born with autism has more than doubled in the last 15 years. And our next guests were personally touched by this disorder when their son, Will, was diagnosed at an early age. They have made it their mission to bring awareness to this fast-growing developmental disability. And they're here to share their story. Please welcome Dawn and Ryan Neufeld. Thank you guys for joining us.
So glad to be here.
Can you reach that, Ryan?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Right, I understand you were number 88, right?
Yeah. In high school, and then my last year, spent 5 years in Buffalo playing for the Bills. I was number 88 there, too.
Right on. So you're surrounded by 88, so
obviously surrounded by greatness.
Amen. And you were a free agent with the Dallas Cowboys in 1999.
99, my rookie year with the Cowboys, and after that, went to Jacksonville, played for the Jaguars, and then Buffalo.
Right on. And Dawn, you have a background in law.
I do.
You practice law.
In Texas and California, I'm licensed, so we do plenty to keep busy, that's for sure.
That's nice. And, of course, your situation with your son, Will, that keeps you busy as far as, you know, his bringing awareness to autism and the things. And it was like something that you were real proud. You have a daughter. You're real proud to have your son. Then you found out he had some developmental problems, delays, and, you know, that must have been a shock to the family.
Yeah, I think, I remember it was in the spring, I think it was, might have been Easter or something, you had given me a card, and it said, we're having a boy, you know, the spring of '04. And from that moment on, it was like just dreams of, you know, anything you do as a father with your son, you know, fishing, playing catch, you know, sports, all that, you know, dreams, you know, from that point on, really up until, you know, the diagnosis. And for me, it took me a lot longer to come to terms with it and to accept it.
Sure.
You know, I just thought, well, he'll catch up. Maybe it's delayed. So
well, because he went to practice every day. He was at practice every day while I was home with Will. So I was the one who was noticing some signs like delayed speech, not making a lot of eye contact, not being very engaged, which are all signs of autism. A lot of repetitive behaviors, going up and down the same slide for an hour. So I was the one who actually told his pediatrician he needed to be evaluated, and she was like, "No, he's fine. He'll catch up." I'm like, "No, he needs to be evaluated."
And at what age after his birth, how long after his birth did you start noticing these delays?
Probably about a year. Once he hit a year, we started noticing he wasn't hitting those developmental milestones like he had been his entire first year.
Okay. Well, how's he doing now? He's 10 years old now,
he's
right?
Awesome.
Yeah, he's doing really good. You know, we ever since he was 18 months, we had him in therapy and everything, but he's come a long way, doing well. We have him involved in an organization in Frisco Miracle League, and we got started with them in '08 when we moved back here from Buffalo. And so we provide sports opportunities for kids with special needs.
Nice.
And we got involved with that, and I started coaching, and then I decided to help out start a football league with Miracle League. So we actually start our season on Sunday.
Right. So how does Will respond to that? Is he excited about going to games and being able to play with other kids on the same kind of level?
Yeah, he's very excited. He likes getting out of the house and being out there with other kids and playing.
And checking out the female buddies.
So
he wants make sure he gets 88 too.
Exactly.
He wants a female buddy.
But he's and the Miracle League has been so great because it really does provide parents of children with special needs the opportunity to see their kids out there on a sports field, getting a trophy, making touchdowns, scoring soccer goals, and so much of that gets lost for families like ours because there aren't that many opportunities. So the fact that he's had this opportunity to bond with Will over sports has been so amazing for us.
And it's also an opportunity to bring awareness, right, to autism.
1 in 68 kids are being diagnosed, 1 in 42 boys.
Wow.
And early intervention is the key. A lot of times we hear people say, if we just wait, they'll catch up. Don't wait. If there are any sort of signs or if there's anything you're worried about, talk to your pediatrician about it, because early intervention is absolutely the key to making sure they have the best life possible.
All right, well, how do we get involved to continue to bring awareness to autism?
I think just being aware of what's around you. Like if you're at a grocery store and if you see a kid fall out, don't.
It may not be a tantrum.
It may not be a tantrum. Just be patient. Don't look at the parents with any judgment. Because the kid might have some issues and the parent might be dealing with a lot.
Right.
So just being aware of others around you and with their struggles or with their kids.
And there's so many organizations to support. You hear a lot about Autism Speaks, the national organization that has brought so much awareness to autism. But locally, we have organizations like the Frisco Miracle League, the Autism Treatment Center here in Dallas that does tremendous work for children and adults on the spectrum. There's so many local charities people can get involved in because, hey, this is something that's affecting everybody. Our kiddos are in your school districts. They're going to be adults someday. We're going to need to figure out what to do with all these kiddos when they become adults. So there are plenty of ways to get involved.
Right on. And Will, Ryan's got to be good for you, good feeling to see your son Will out there playing and being active in sports.
For sure, it's awesome because you go through a period of time where you get the diagnosis and then you just there's no way it's not going to happen, and then you see him develop, you start getting hope, and then you put him out there and you start seeing him do these things, and it just brings new hope and dreams to what your son can do.
Wow.
And he loves his Dallas sports teams.
Oh, right on. Keeps up with it and all that. That's pretty awesome. And for what you do to bring awareness and what you've done for Will to this point, and I know you're going to always be there for him, but it makes you true Hail Mary heroes for what you do. I know you don't really expect nothing back, but the way you give and the way you are approaching this, bringing awareness to autism, certainly makes you true Hail Mary heroes.
His love makes it all worth it.
Amen. Yeah. Amen. Well, thanks for being with us, guys. Give me some.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Find out how you can support autism awareness at FriscoMiracleLeague.org. When we return, Big Cat, Leon Lett, is in the house, and we'll be right back sitting down with him, finding out what he's up to now. Drew Pearson Live will continue after this.